Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend, that's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
And he'll get this one way just shy of the 35-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb, 57 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
First down, Howell to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4. At the 31-yard line. He'll look to throw. Got his man on the out route. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well. be second down. Back to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drills, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 3. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin.
A 15-yard touchdown ground.
And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And Howe will throw it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Howe.
Now a short one to Gesicki. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Able to connect with Jackson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Hal down to throw it.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howell.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Howell.
And that is incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Howell throwing on 1st down here.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 13 yards there on a Washington first. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
From 4 yards out.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now up to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
And McLaurin, the motion man right.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
First down, Washington.
Howell. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's taken to the 26.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And he's going to have a first down here as they're also in the field goal range at the 28.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
That is caught by Lamb.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 10.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports.
We'll get started up at Lincoln
report.
Financial
Away,
Field
Coach.
in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Jalen Hurts, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And Howell will throw it.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Now Howell.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Robinson up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Howell now to throw it.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down. Howell back to pass.
And incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Throwing here, Howell. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. Busts through the tackle.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Giovanni Ricci
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they were terrific in the 1st half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because they're
taking it right down Broadway.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 70 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead.
Someone, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 21.
He'll start with a give to Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, Hal now.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Washington. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second and 4.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Commanders' 36-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Third down and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Big strides, look at him go.
And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right at the 35. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's Howell. A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Howell throwing on third down here.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Howell. That's complete to Palmer.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Howell looking to throw again.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. That's again complete to Palmer.
Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Howell. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. Out left to Dotson. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 36-yard line.
Another throw for Howell. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Howell.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And Howe will throw it.
Now a short one to Gesicki. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 5. First down, Washington.
On the draw, Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Howell down to throw it.
Now a short one to Gesicki. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Washington first down.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell.
This will be caught at about the 5.
Touchdown, Washington.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, well, there's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.